Mak kecil. Itu je. Tak sabarlah. Itu baru dahuluan.
Okay.
Lepas dia buat mock teaching, semua orang bisa.
Semua orang dah. Tiga aku seorang-seorang. Itu. So, hello students. Again, I am teacher Shah. Okay, so I want to ask you guys. Currently, now, what month are we in? December, right? Yes. So, what happened in December?
Holiday!
Christmas! So, besides Christmas, what do we do during Christmas?
Holiday! Going to meet family!
So, now, I want you guys to imagine that we are going for a vacation after this. So, what do we do before we are going for a vacation? Okay, let's start now. We are packing our things. Next, we are starting our quarantine. And then we are driving our car to our place for the vacation. Okay, so let's recap a little bit. What am I saying just now? Packing,
Starting dan driving.
Okay, so you guys have any guesses of what we are going to learn today?
No.
Oh, Shah, I have a better idea. When they say what we are doing, right, you write.
Okay.
You write. Why packing? Why the
Okay, so I tulis tu masa I cakap recap kan? Okay, so guys, dah tak balik masa. Tak. Terus cancel dulu. So, okay, let's recap a little bit. What we are saying just now, we are packing. And then starting. Okay, and lastly we are driving. So any guesses what we are going to do based on these three verbs? So we are going to learn about present tense. Okay, so present tense is blah blah blah.
Macam pagi tadi cepat hari ni.
No, this one is relating topic with our language.
Okay, so present tense blah 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 and blah 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 semua. Okay lah.
Lepas tu rules kan?
Rules.
Kita cakap pasal rules tak? I think you better refer now.
Rules ke? Tak lah, bukan rules. I punya macam yang I cakap pasal IES, ES tu je.
Bukan tu je.
Tu je lah.
Semua Indonesia nak cakap pasal formation lah.
She will begin with the first slide.
Okay, ni I cakap ni kan.
This one tak nak?
Nak lah.
Because you kena explain what is present tense tau.
Okay. So, why am I saying packing? This is because it is our current activity, right? We are packing our things. Okay, as you can see in the slide, Lisa runs home after school. I can cakap terus ke kenapa bukan is running tak payah kan?
Lisa run.
Kalau kau orang kat sini jadi Sarah
Kena
is
bagi a
arguing.
brief description on what is present tense.
Yelah, nanti I cakap definition of present tense. I cakap dia terbahagi kepada 4 tu. I cakap kan? I cakap dia terbahagi kepada 4. So, let me give you guys a bit explanation lah. Intro about
Atau kalau you nak tukar the slide based on your definition and everything
nanti I
pun
letak lah
better.
definition.
Sebab kalau tak nanti
Okay, sini I cakap definition kan? Lepas tu I cakap ni.
yes.
Definition I cakap lah. Present tense divided by, there are 4 types of present tense, which is Plato. Okay. Now I will give all of you, my students, a little bit of eye-opening about present tense.
And then you cakap lah pasal there are 4 breakdowns, present simple,
Okay.
present continuous, present past perfect, blah 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 blah.
So, my other colleagues will explain further to you. Okay.
Oh, kena cakap colleague lah.
Adalah. The other
Let's move
teachers.
on to the
Oh.
Tak, I cakap je. Yang pasal breakdown tu I cakap lah. Nanti korang explain further. So, for now, I will explain to you guys about the spelling rules. Ni. Kan? So, I
Lepas tu
cakap
part
ni.
akhlak.
Okay dah. Sampai kini I habiskan dekat exceptions je lah. Je. So, I cakap definition, breakdown, and I cakap pasal spelling rules. Tu je.
Takut.
Kau sibuk sangat kan?
Pasal tiga. Pasal tak kait.
Tak kait.
So diri lah.
Okay,
Sekejap,
delete.
ni siapa nak explain ke tak payah?
Tak payah, delete.
Tak payah kan? Sebab macam, it is basic knowledge yang diorang tahu bila diorang baca. Like the more you read, the more you remember.
No, I think we need to include this, but it's either Alia or me.
Ya. Korang yang kena terangkan pasal
Sebab aku boleh explain pasal breakdown. Aku boleh explain pasal definition dengan breakdown.
tu je. Sebab kau boleh kena kat sini.
Because you already do the classroom, the imagination thing and everything.
Dah.
As long as you talk banyak sudah okay.
Ni part aku sebab aku tanya. Ini present tense apa?
So nanti dekat sini,
Geometry.
dekat sini I akan letak definition tau.
Dia buat.
I buat nanti biar je kat sini, nanti aku buka.
So ni
Sebab Syah, you kena bagi pencil starting driving kan. That one is like simple example of sentences. Itu yang you kena buat. You bagi example of sentences for them to know that present tense means something that is happening now.
Okay.
Wait, jap.
So
Something that happens in the present.
So this is an example of sentences that explain that is present tense, which is
Yes.
happening now, currently.
The iPad punya recording is running now.
Ya, dia orang faham sekali.
So maksudnya I explain dulu yang ni, the present simple tense ni, and then baru I explain yang
Yes.
dulu.
Yes, dia tukar lah. Betul lah, dia dah tukar dah.
Dah.
Sebab for you is ES and ES. For
Yeah.
me is N and ING.
So you jap. So you tak ada kat sini, ada ke tak ada kan?
Tak ada.
Tak ada.
So, you still kena bagi I punya example tau. So, ini delete apa ni? Kau je dah guna.
I think this one
Delete lah. Sebab ni pak bagi present tense. Kat depan lah.
sebab I ada ni auxiliary
Ini
B word.
kami punya.
Oh, tak apalah
I
you
can
guna.
refer this. Tak apa, biar je. Tapi no need to.
Ni I9.
Sebab dekat classroom pun kita ada slide tapi teacher won't refer the slide.
Nah,
Kan? Sometimes they
mas-
skip.
Nah, maksud dia nak
Itu untuk you je lah.
kau kena explain yang timeline tu present simple dengan present
Continuous.
continuous.
Nanti you akan add your yang tadi tu yang slide tu kan.
Nanti kau add ada kat slide tau. Okay, aku kan.
Now I will pass to teacher Alia for further explanation.
Tadi kau cakap good morning tak?
Tak payah aku dah.
Kita pagi ke?
Kita dah
No.
afternoon.
Kelas pukul 12, right?
Afternoon is it? It's afternoon.
Afternoon.
Aku tak cakap lah.
Sebab we are the third group to present on Monday. So it's
Okay, cakap now. Let's move.
Okay, student. Now let's go through our...
Aku cakap lah nama kau dulu. Again, I'm teacher Alia. Okay.
Hi student. I'm Alia. So now I will proceed to simple present tense that in present tense. Itu ke? Aku dah cakap.
no need. Just do
Simple present tense. Dah.
Now
Aku
let's
dah
talk
cakap pasal breakdown tu. So kau boleh je.
Terus. I explain macam lah. I faham.
Tapi you just explain apa yang you faham sekarang.
Tak, I nak tengok apa ni. Kau ambil anak aku. Anak kamu buat flip ni. Dia 10. Okay, simple present tense is a verb tense that allow us to talk about things that generally true or have a dual action in the present. It's like describing the simple thing in life. Please go. I have studied English everything. Subject, verb, object, time. So you explain now ni?
Let's go out.
So I have a million lines. I can describe what and then I can...
No, I think better she explain like macam
Ah,
tadi kan.
ini tadi je,
It's like
tadi.
two-
This is showing like you are teaching. You're not
you tak based on
copying.
slide. Itu based on slide style. You kena like just write one sentence and then you analyze the sentence. Okay juga.
Kat I punya ayat tak, and let's work to analysis. Betul, I
So kau
punya
break down.
subject.
I think we even use this. I study English every day.
Betul, I punya I is subject, study is
Tak, macam ni. Kau tulis balik satu ayat je.
Macam non-action work. Macam yang I
Yang ni
macam ni juga tau. Simple present tense. What is simple present tense? It's basically simple. Means your work should be simple, not tak ada kaitan dengan anything that's complicated. For example,
I tulis subjek, I tulis ayat dulu lah. I tulis ayat dulu.
what are the number one? And then number two,
Tulis
one of the main key important that is important in simple present tense is
subjek,
subject,
verb,
and
action.
action.
Okay. Alright.
So when you look at subject, we should have singular or plural subject. So as for singular subject, we add
S.
So root word plus s
Ni yang tak boleh yes, tak boleh.
root word. Verb, the root word must be a verb, an action verb. What is an action verb? For example, Alex kata kerja.
Okay. Maka I bagi example like walking,
Like I said packing stuff.
cakap maybe like teacher shall say, I need to start something. Okay.
So, okay, and then you give one example sentence like I study English every day. So I is the subject and the subject is singular because
macam marah tiba-tiba.
oh jangan go use I.
Ada tidur ni.
Alex was the MSU. So Alex is the subject here. So Alex is singular or plural? Singular. So Alex jangan add as. Alex walks to MSU. So walks itu verb. Verb that shows an action. Kata kerja yang menunjukkan yang berlaku. So Alex walk to MSU. Alex sedang berjalan. Kalau in Malay how do we use it? Alex sedang berjalan ke MSU. Kalau sedang berjalan and as you can see, subject singular. So when singular we add what?
S.
We add S.
So,
So Alex walks to MSU. So kata kerja dekat sini you walk. So
Betul,
kita
I
add
cakap
S.
guys, what is the root?
Jangan kau.
Root word. The root word here is walk. So kita tambah dengan S.
Sebab S, because it's singular.
Buruk sih dia.
Simple present tense. So the verb is just simple.
So I like to
Now look at the example sentence here. I study English. So I is a pronoun here and it's singular. Study is a present simple tense. And then we don't add S here. No, the S for I.
Macam tu, that is a rule in English.
I and you
Tak
tak
payah
ada
pakai
S.
No. You is the same category with me.
You should have explained yourself.
Me. This is the pronoun.
I for
Pronoun and be verb.
Okay, after explaining this, you move to this one. Okay, look at the table. I study English. But the verb here, tak ada S. Kenapa? Why? Now let's take a look at the next slide. That's where we learn about spelling rules. For example, with most verb, we add S. Like macam yang I cakap tadi tu, we add S.
So cakap but.
Ending in consonant Y. What is consonant Y? And then you put it up, try. Look at the example, try.
R-Y.
It finishes with IES. So you just add IES.
And then moving on to the verb that ending with S, Z, C, H,
I got some exception, so I will put.
Okay, I need to end this. In there.
Ini apa? Pronoun. Ini pronoun. Itu be verb. This one is singular pronoun. This is plural pronoun.
B-E.
Ini. Ini apa? Singular pronoun. Ini dua ni singular pronoun. Singular pronoun. This one is plural pronoun. The big of plural pronoun is are. The big of plural pronoun is
We explain that. And then that's all. We explain tables. Then moving on to the main.
Alright, Robin.
You know that.
Okay. Now let's move on to present continuous tense.
Again, I am teacher Pravin.
Again, I'm the teacher. I'm Sir Praveen.
Jangan.
And now I'm going to move on to present continuous tense. So what is present continuous tense? Present continuous tense is the name. It's basically an action that is ongoing or that is happening now. Okay, let's take a look at an example of a sentence. Ada example sentence apa? I am walking. So I is the subject here. You know, like you guys learned just now in simple present tense, right? Subject, verb, and action. Subject, but for continuous tense we have be verb. For example, only for I.
Yes.
As for she or he and you are, we use is or are. Yang ni for her or for me?
For you. That is for continuous. Alia don't have to explain that. So you just need to explain the spelling rules. Stable to you. Spelling rules to Alia. You punya tu pronoun and be verb.
Sebab tu aku cakap.
Alia tak explain. The table you and need to draw the table.
But her example sentence here dekat sini.
Saya guna yang tu.
I study English. Kenapa I tu tanya S? You need to know why. Sebab I and you is like considered plural, right?
It is exception kan? The exception dia macam tu.
So there's memang
Tak apa, I proof je lah kotak tu.
Just make your own example.
I proof je, I proof lah kotak tu.
Tak agree. Nanti dia lagi complicated. I nak explain yang ni. Because I buat example sendiri, satu ayat I can explain spelling rules. And then moving on to you, is there about this pronoun and be verb table.
Okay. So I am walking. I is a subject here, pronoun and subject. And the verb here is walk. But dekat belakang tu we had ing. Why? Because verb plus ing is present participle. Ing is really important when you explain continuous tense because we're showing that the action is being continued in present, like it's happening now. So I am walking, like I'm doing it, like I'm walking now. Me, what am I doing? I am teaching. So teach is the verb, and I add ing present participle because I'm showing you that I am doing the action now. It means I'm doing the action now. So for I pronoun we use am. For he, she, or it we use is. For you, they, we use are. Is for singular. I are singular now, and this am ni only I seorang je yang boleh buat. That am is saya seorang je boleh pakai. So that am is only for me. So when you use sentences that uses I, automatically your be verb should be am. Not I is, not I are. Is for singular when you are showing an action that a singular noun is doing. He, she, or it use is. He is running. She is teaching. Not I is teaching. Even though I is singular, but we don't use is or are for I and you pronoun. Okay?
Okay.
No. We don't use is for you pronoun and I pronoun, but we use are for you pronoun.
Yes.
You are teaching, they are running, we will run. Okay, that's all.
Itu je lah. Dah.
Now let's move on to
Maira.
Aina.
Aina. Aina dulu baru Maira.
Aina
teacher
tu.
Aina.
Again, I am teacher Aina. Now we continue.
My name is Teacher Aina. So today, I will give you why. Okay. Instead of learning this, why are we using these two tenses in our daily life? So first, I will explain to you the usage of simple present tense.
Cuba tengok situ nak.
So simple present tense. First, the first usage of simple present tense is repeated action. So right now I'm using the timeline. Okay? So the timeline is present, future, and past. So
Kini atau
Akan datang.
masa datang.
Akan datang.
Daftar.
Lepas, sekarang atau akan datang?
Please kau selain balik. I'm
Kena
sorry.
because we didn't apply the grammar change method.
So, firstly, perkara itu akan berlaku dari masa dulu,
Sekarang,
kini dan masa
akan datang.
Okay. First, as for example, I use water. So, what is the unchanging fact about water? So, the water boils at 100 degree Celsius. Why are we using boils? Boils state that the water will always boil at 100 degree Celsius. It will never change to 101 or 102. Do you understand? Okay. Yes, okay. Next, we are going to present continuous tense. So, the first usage of present continuous tense is the action is happening now. So, while the present tense, we are talking about the things that is constantly happening. But,
What is constantly happening?
sering berlaku.
Sering berlaku, yes.
You need to keep using
Aku
the
mata tidak macam
practice.
Okay, so actions in happening now. So when we use present progressive
Continuous.
present continuous to talk about ongoing action that are happening now at this moment, which means it's happening now. You know, it's happening at here, present, right now at the moment.
Sekarang.
Okay, so for example, Amy is calling her parents now. So the action of is calling shows this present continuous because the action is happening at what time? Now. Okay? So I will pass the activity to the next teacher. Teacher Myra.
No, before you pass to Myra, you tanya dulu. Okay.
Okay.
Korang faham tak?
Do you all understand?
Do you understand?
Okay. So,
I think we all need to make sure that we all understand. So that after we are done with our part, we ask them.
any question or any misunderstand?
Baik. Nanti saya try cakap bahasa Melayu.
Try eh?
Bagus dan tidak tanya.
Dual language guys, dual language.
Apa tadi again?
Again, I am Teacher Myra.
Again, I am teacher Myra.
Hello students.
Hello students, so we are going to continue.
Our lesson today by doing
No, we are going to continue with our activity.
So we are going to continue with. Asyik sikit.
Yeah, you kena
semangat.
Okay.
imagine you are the only adult in the class. Yang lain semua budak-budak.
Terang ni pertama.
Semangat sikit.
Dah jadi.
Teacher,
Teacher
apa ni?
cantik.
Ya, start balik. I am Teacher Myra.
Again, I am teacher Myra. Hello students, so we are going to continue with the activity and I am going to give you the handout.
Kenapa?
So for the first line,
Eh?
No,
No.
I will. So, okay, the other teachers will pass the handouts to you guys, to all of you now.
Don't terus start with the activity. Okay guys. Okay, read the passage. And then explain that the passage is in what tense. And then they will read the passage and they will tell you that the passage is in present tense, not past tense. Okay. Okay, sebelum kita like want to decide what tenses in the like
I buat demo untuk Myra. Okay, Myra say. Jadi.
sebab we're studying about tenses, so we're going to analyze the passage first.
Again, I am Teacher Myra. Okay, now we will continue with our activity. So the other teacher will pass the handouts to all of you, my students. Okay, after you get the handouts, okay. So if you read sekali tengok. Okay, I want you to
Kate to her friend Sally. So this is basically Kate going for New York on vacation. So you need to relate with vacation a bit because tadi we only present about simple present. So you need to like cakap tau, ingat apa yang cakap.
So this postcard is
So
about
this is basically a postcard written by Kate to her friend Sally, which means Kate is currently in a vacation at New York.
tak apa kalau tak ingat kita buat.
Okay?
After this is ni you tengok balik je video tu nanti. Kita tak start lagi record. Tengok.
Okay, and then like guys, let's read it together. I write from New York. So how do we change it? Guys, students, class. And then if they are active, they will respond back. And once they respond back, if they bagi jawapan yang betul, I am writing, and say yes, I am
Kalau dia bagi
writing.
salah, dia cakap no, it is I am writing. We use
Why?
present continuous tense here. It is because he is currently writing and the action is continuing. Sedang berlaku. So kalau kita buat explain that. Okay, cakap balik apa cakap?
Sebab Myra, this one is tak ada memorization tau. This is mock teaching.
And then this is my second year here. Can you believe it? So right now I sit in a coffee shop in Manhattan. So do you guys have any idea? Sit. What present tense are we going to change it to? Either simple present tense or present continuous tense. Which one? Okay, so they will answer. So cakap, yes, correct. I'm sitting because we use the pronouns are with the verb am.
And read it now. The passage is in present tense. So it is happening now. So as it happened, you add ing and am. The be verb is am because the pronoun is I. I kenapa? Sebab Kate is writing the letter. Sebab Kate is writing the letter. One or two questions should be okay. Like you just like, okay, since we are short in time, what I want you guys to do is bring this back home and copy it and submit it tomorrow. And submit it tomorrow.
Okay, lepas tu cakap dah. Okay, next we will continue with our class activity.
Oh, yay, let's do some quiz.
Kedua
Yeah.
kuliah, ya, kita
Yeah.
ada. Yay. So, I'll pass to teacher Nisha for further explanation. Yeah. So, Nisha akan datang.
Ingat the flow tau. The flow is really important.
Tu je lah.
Next, Nisha will be presenting Kahoot and Sam will be doing the conclusion.
So, bagi tahu sikit conclusion tu pasal
So
apa?
your conclusion should be recap of our activity related with the topic. You have to explain that our topic chosen was vacation. Our language item is tenses, simple present tense and continuous tense. And our outcome, a student needs to be able to identify and differentiate simple present tense and continuous tense based on the Kahoot and our fill in the blanks. So students' response and feedback from the activity and Kahoot shows that our objective have achieved or not. That one you need to be very in details and clear about it. As for Nisha, you just have to conduct the Kahoot. Once the student answer, Kahoot tu lepas answer tu dia terus jump to the next
Jump
question.
to
Right?
the next question.
So you just do like 3 to 5 questions of Kahoot is enough. And then after they all do, you do the show lah which student dapat number 1, 2, and then you can check the questions back, right? And then you explain why.
But just not explain all lah. Explain question 1 to 3.
Question 1, 2, 3, and then explain the rules lah. Again, for example, why they answer wrong, why they answer right. And then you need to tell why this question punya answer to this one because it's continuous tense. We have I
Yeah, we
and blah
have
blah
to
blah.
explain before lah. Then you explain.
You both need to study simple present tense and continuous tense. That's all. Bye. And our time is 31 seconds
Yeah.
because we paused. Right? I think it's okay lah dalam 15
Yeah.
minutes, 15 seconds.